beaten world-class fighters. I think, who did he beat? He beat some high-level world-class boxers. And then, he got like 36, 37, 38.
Hi there, welcome to Boxing Media Hub. So the monster Naoya Inoue has just stopped Ji Yoon Kim in the 4th round.
Inoue is not only pound for pound the best in the world. Inoue is the best fighter I've ever seen. No matter what weight category or anything. I have never, ever, in the almost 60 years I've been in boxing, seen anything like Inoue.
Renowned commentator Joe Rogan has praised Japanese boxing star Naoya Inoue, often called the Monster, for his extraordinary skills. Rogan highlighted Inoue's exceptional speed, precision, and devastating power, which have made him a feared opponent in the ring. His admiration reflects Inoue's rising status as a top-tier boxer, with many considering him one of the greatest fighters of his generation.
And still can crack, and still as fast as lightning.
Yeah, look, the power that he possesses, but it's not a thumping power, it's that explosive speed, that explosive power, the footwork he gets in position, and all of a sudden he's landed 3, 4, 5 shots and then he's angled off. A lot like I did in my fight against Lopez. A lot of that, sparring paid off, and it did shape me. And I know he did put out a tweet as well, saying that I hope the sparring we did, helped you in this fight, and straight away.
That's amazing.
And I was so excited. He's a legend of the sport.
He is a legend, and he's such an unusual guy. You know what's crazy about him is his calves.
Yeah,
when you look at
massive.
They're giant.
Joe Rogan, a leading voice in combat sports, has hailed Naoya Inoue as one of the greatest fighters ever. Known as the Monster, Inoue has conquered the boxing world with his exceptional skill set, seamlessly combining speed, precision, and overwhelming power. Rogan, a seasoned combat sports analyst, has commended Inoue's ability to dominate elite opponents across multiple weight classes, consistently displaying surgical accuracy and devastating knockout power that cements his place among boxing's legends.
That use that to set something up to get a guy going. He only really lets his hands go if his opponents are hurt. That's just who he is. I actually appreciate that about him. It does a few things. One, it keeps him safe because it's basically a defense mechanism. If I'm not wild and loose, you can't really counter me, or I just won't slip up and do something stupid. So there's not a whole lot that I'm giving you, basically, as an opponent. Not a lot that I'm giving you. But also, it preserves energy. And he can preserve energy. I mean, the guys at that weight, they're a whole lot smaller, so they can definitely preserve energy. But when you're throwing those single shots like he does, it preserves energy. So he's still fresh in the championship rounds, which is quite intelligent.
In his latest fight, Naoya Inoue defended his undisputed super bantamweight titles with a 4th-round knockout of Ji Yoon Kim. Inoue landed a powerful right hand to Kim's temple, securing a stunning finish. This victory marks Inoue's 29th win, 26th knockout, and an impressive 24th consecutive title defense, solidifying his dominance in boxing.
He's a great finisher. I think he's the best finisher in boxing. He's Joe Louis, he's Mike Tyson, he's Jack Dempsey. 3 of the greatest finishers in the history of the sport. He's all of them.
Naoya Inoue's latest triumph over Ji Yoon Kim solidifies his status as one of boxing's all-time greats, boasting a flawless record of 29 wins, including 26 knockouts. Inoue's dominance across multiple weight classes highlights his exceptional versatility and technical brilliance. His ability to read opponents and deliver precise, devastating punches was on full display in his 4th-round knockout of Kim. This victory underscores Inoue's relentless dedication, unmatched skill, and unwavering drive, further establishing him as an unstoppable force in the boxing world.
Inoue went against the rope. Good right hand off the rope. He's fighting off the ropes now. There's not a part of his game I haven't seen. He's been everybody this fight. Good right hand to the body. Good jab. I mean, I don't think Paul Butler can't hit him with shit. Look, you see that? The footwork and the head movement. Back right to, that left came so fast after the right to the body. Yeah, he hurt him. Butler's down. That's it. He's knocked out. 11th round. He broke him down and knocked him out. That is amazing because he tried to open him up. He tried to counter him. He tried to give him confidence. He chased him the whole time. He found a way to pick that lock and knock him out. That's an all-time great fight.
Joe Rogan has highlighted Naoya Inoue's unparalleled achievements, including his streak of dominant victories and status as a multi-division champion. establishing him as an undeniable force in boxing. Rogan emphasized Inoue's adaptability and versatility, noting his rare ability to maintain power and precision while moving up in weight, traits seen only in the sport's all-time greats. Frequently comparing Inoue's fighting IQ and in-ring mastery to legends like Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, Rogan firmly believes Inoue deserves his place among boxing's elite.
The kid from Japan, Inoue. So when you see, he got the victory over Cool Boy Steph. Cool Boy Steph, he's not a heavy puncher, good boxer. But far as, Inoue, it was a Filipino fighter he had fought twice, Donaire. So Donaire was giving him fits in the first fight. And if I'm not mistaken, Donaire was somewhere close to 40 or 40 years old when he fought him the first time. Whereas, and he was in his 20s. So he should have knocked him out in the first fight, fighting a guy, like I said before, at that age. What I need Inoue to do is, I need him to come fight in the U.S., random blood, urine testing. I think he's a hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. I won't take nothing away from him. Hell of a fighter. And I like him because I see he take a lot of my stuff from my playbook.
Rogan is also impressed by Inoue's humility and discipline outside the ring, traits that elevate his legacy. Inoue's flawless victories over top-tier contenders and his ability to captivate fans with thrilling performances have solidified his status as a global boxing superstar.
When people talk about the best fighter in the world, Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, stuff like that, they don't bring up why is Inoue great. They don't watch him. His IQ, if you can just watch him without hating, without being like a nationalist, just like, I'm American, forget everybody in Japan or anywhere else. If you can just be a boxing fan and look, the guy's IQ, he beat Fulton IQ-wise. He set him up. And that's Cool Boy. Inoue's IQ, brother. He's different, bro. He made him that cloth of the very rare.
Naoya Inoue, the Japanese sensation, has recently reached a remarkable milestone by becoming a two-time undisputed champion, a rare achievement in boxing. Known for his explosive power and technical mastery, Inoue is steadily solidifying his legacy as one of the greatest fighters in the sport's history.
Inoue went against the rope. Good right hand, off the rope. He's fighting off the ropes now. There's not a part of his game I haven't seen. He's been everybody this fight. Good right hand to the body. Good jab. I don't think Paul Butler can't hit him with shit. Look, you see that? The footwork and the head movement. Back right to, that left came so fast after the right to the body. Yeah, he hurt him. Butler's down. That's it. He's knocked out. 11th round. He broke him down and knocked him out. That is amazing because he tried to open him up. He tried to counter him. He tried to give him confidence. He chased him the whole time. He found a way to pick that lock and knock him out. That's an all-time great fight.
Flat out, he's my favorite fighter in the world. Watching that guy fight, man, and waking up at 6:30 a.m. to watch the undercard and get ready for a Naoya Inoue fight has become a bit of a pastime for me now. I love it. I'm up there. I have my espresso. I'm sitting outside watching. My neighbors hate me because I'm yelling at the camera at 7:30 in the morning. Every knockdown that happened in this fight, and there was a bunch of them. I was screaming at the TV.
Naoya Inoue is widely recognized as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters globally, thanks to his exceptional achievements across multiple weight divisions. He has won world titles in 4 weight classes: light flyweight, super flyweight, bantamweight, and super bantamweight, showcasing his remarkable versatility and power.
He is the best boxer in the world. His resume is better. His accolades are better. Becoming 2-time undisputed. The names that he's fought have all been legitimate and dangerous. We are seeing a potential icon in the making. Pound for pound, one of the hardest hitters. Pound for pound, one of the smartest fighters. Pound for pound has perfected nearly every aspect of this sport. Of every major monster in the boxing world today, he is the king of all. Even better than Terrence Crawford. Even better than Javante Tank Davis. Better than Usyk. We can keep going down the list. Inoue is the best fighter in the world today. There is no boxer today that has the complete package of outright talent, discipline, power, speed, skill, adaptability, defensive soundness, and toughness. All wrapped in one. That brother is the best fighter in the world. He's the best in the world.
Naoya Inoue's notable victories over Nonito Donaire and Stephen Fulton have solidified his dominance, earning praise from boxing legends like Mike Tyson and Teddy Atlas. These accomplishments, alongside his technical skill and knockout power, firmly establish Inoue as a top pound-for-pound fighter in the sport.
Would you say the monster is multi-dimensional?
Yeah, of course.
But have you seen him legitimately be multi-dimensional?
Yeah.
From a standpoint of being able, obviously we know he can punch.
Yeah.
We've seen him get to the body. But
He's a box people
I
before.
really haven't seen him stay on the outside and counterpunch.
Do you think that's what he's going to have to do against Fulton? Though?
It's not the point. The point is you just call him the #1 fighter on the planet.
Pound for pound.
But you got to be able to do it all.
Yeah.
Who they fight? I mean, you can say that for Crawford. Who they fight?
And I've always said his torque is so impressive, the way he's able to kind of turn on everything, like you said, and he is so well balanced. But he also is so savvy in there with his feints, and he didn't fight or bite, I should say, on any of Fulton's feints. And he set up everything so perfectly and laid so many traps. I'll tell you, I was so impressed with how he looked because of the level of opponent he was facing. That's what made it like, damn.
Mario, I thought in the first round, he controlled it, but in the first minute of round 2, Fulton had a look on his face like, this is more difficult than I thought.
When he started going in his little feints, and he just with his little shoulders, he'd feint high, feint low, come up with the up jab. The up jab was so impressive. He had, his hands and his feet are quick, but the way he sort of sets his traps and he's able to kind of explode with quick combinations, and they all have power.
Yes. Great thing.
One more minute. Do you think the winner, did you see the monster in the ring? Do you think he's the best pound for pound, the winner of this fight? He's the best fighter? Japanese fighter. Always my opinion.
Mike, the idea's been thrown out there for him to move up to 130 fights to fight Gervonta Davis down the line. Could you see that fight happening?
Yeah, listen, how much you want to move? He's 122 now.
122, he'd be going to 135.
They fight 132, something like that. Catch one. Yeah.
Hey, give him a TV break. Give him a TV break. TV break, y'all. One TV break. Come on, give it to me.
Right-handed against Spence. Keep switching. If you're trying to fight.
Hey, Mike, we got arguably.
We got arguably. Thank you.
Naoya Inoue, now a 2-division undisputed champion, is dedicated to maintaining peak performance in the featherweight division, rather than moving up to higher weight classes. He believes staying within his optimal weight range allows him to maximize his speed and power, showcasing his unwavering commitment to the sport. Inoue prioritizes dominating his division with precision and intensity, focusing on excellence over fame or fortune. Known as the Monster, he dominated the fight from the start, using his speed, precision, and power to keep Stephen Fulton on the defensive, further cementing his dominance in boxing.
He made him concentrate more on defense and surviving than Fulton really wanted to early. He set the course of the fight, the mentality of the fight, the theme of the fight right from the start. And had him thinking of surviving more than he wanted to think of surviving, he being Fulton. I'm not saying Fulton wasn't trying to win. He was. He's a confident, very proud fighter. And he's very strong mentally, too. I'm saying that he never fully got a chance to get into a gear that he'd have liked to, where he could have gotten a rhythm going. Because Inoue put him right on his heels and a bit into as I said, a defensive posture, even though he's a defensive fighter who lives by defense and counters. Inoue mentally had him contained or limited a bit. You know, you have a lot of fast cars, you have Ferraris and all that stuff, so you would understand this. It's almost like putting somebody into a speeding car that's making turns at 120 miles per hour, and it's kind of hard to get comfortable behind the wheel when you're being tossed into the passenger seat. That's what it looked like to me. That he kept him under such pressure that he couldn't really get into the driver's seat. And the Monster, I added a word to his name. the monster, I added smart monster. And I said this before the fight, and I say it again. That this was a matchup of styles that may have given you a glimpse of what a Pacquiao-Mayweather fight would have looked like if the fight had not happened 5 years too late, where Pacquiao was still at his peak as a great offensive fighter like Inoue is, and versus a great defensive fighter.
Naoya Inoue's victory over Stephen Fulton was a defining moment in his career, showcasing his extraordinary prowess and solidifying his position as one of the top pound-for-pound boxers in the world. The fight, held on July 25, 2023, at the Araki Arena in Tokyo, Japan, saw Inoue capture the WBC and WBO super bantamweight titles in stunning fashion with an 8th-round knockout. Inoue, known as a monster, demonstrated his relentless offensive assault throughout the bout. His performance was a masterclass in precision, speed, and power, with every punch delivering significant impact. As the fight progressed, Inoue kept Fulton on the defensive, never giving him a chance to settle into a rhythm. His relentless pressure seemed to mirror the feeling of being in a speeding car making sharp turns at 120 miles per hour, dizzying and hard to handle. It's as though Fulton, the skilled defensive fighter, was constantly tossed into the passenger seat, unable to get comfortable behind the wheel. Inoue's ability to keep his opponent under constant duress made it nearly impossible for Fulton to find his footing. Inoue's victory displayed the perfect blend of calculated aggression and flawless execution. His defining moment came when he landed a devastating right hand, swiftly followed by a precise short left, flooring Fulton and sealing the win. The knockout showcased Inoue's signature combination of power, speed, and precision, leaving Fulton with no chance to recover. Some compared this fight to a potential Pacquiao-Mayweather matchup, where the aggressive offensive fighter meets the great defensive fighter. Inoue's victory proved his dominance in the ring, showing that he can execute his craft at the highest level, firmly establishing him as one of boxing's most formidable forces.
Obviously like Mayweather, which Fulton was known to be, although not quite at the level of Mayweather. There's not too many guys at that level. But to his credit, he had to go over to Japan. Fulton was ready mentally, physically, to give his best effort. And against any other fighter, Ken, at that weight, he probably would have won. But not against this. Not against this. Kind of like in the same situation. Who knew that the 2 pound-for-pound fighters fighting on the same week, that both of them would separate themselves the way they did and show you why they're so special? That, both of them. And I remember Pedro Martinez, you're getting another shout out. I remember he said to me, Teddy, Inoue is #1 pound-for-pound right now after his fight.
Naoya Inoue, the reigning undisputed super bantamweight champion, is widely regarded as the favorite in his division due to his impeccable record and exceptional form. Known for his devastating power and surgical precision, Inoue has dominated top-tier opponents like Stephen Fulton and Nonito Donaire, showcasing his adaptability and resilience. Experts point to his consistent activity, 4 fights in the past year, and his superior conditioning as key factors that set him apart from the competition. Sean Porter, the former welterweight champion and respected boxing analyst, has made a bold prediction about Inoue's future in the sport. Porter believes that Inoue has the potential to become the next Manny Pacquiao, one of boxing's most iconic figures. According to Porter, Inoue possesses the charisma, skill, and excitement that make him an irresistible draw for boxing fans worldwide. Porter emphasizes that Inoue has that special something, the power, speed, and skills to be one of the greatest of all time. But it's not just his abilities in the ring that make him stand out. It's how he carries himself and connects with fans. Inoue isn't just a fighter. He's someone people want to watch because of who he is, both as a person and as a fighter.
Listen, before we get to
we like the first 3.
We got to preview Haney and Garcia. We got some time left, but we got to get to this whole madness on this whole Naoya Inoue madness on Twitter. He said,
I know a thing or two.
I ain't in this.
I know a thing or two about, running into problems.
Man, I just listen. For context, if you did, I don't know if they clipped it wrong or what. The question that was presented to me by Jim, do you think Inoue should come to the United States? Not, do you think he needs to come to the United States? If he said needs, I heard should. So let me go on record for saying that. But basically, what I was trying to convey to the audience is I think that this is exactly what I said. I think it depends on what Naoya Inoue wants. Does he want to be a star in boxing, or does he want to be a star in Japan? He's clearly a star in Japan. I'm going to go on record for saying it. I wouldn't leave Japan. If I'm a star at home, why would I leave home?
Devin Davis, a prominent figure in the boxing world, has consistently praised Naoya Inoue for his exceptional technical skill, resilience, and remarkable adaptability during fights. Davis recognized that facing Inoue would be an immense challenge, highlighting the Japanese star's unique ability to analyze opponents and adjust tactics in real time. According to Davis, Inoue's fearsome reputation is well-earned, not only because of his physical strength and speed, but also due to his intelligent fighting style and unwavering determination. Davis stressed that any fighter stepping into the ring with Inoue must be prepared for an all-out war, as Inoue's relentless pursuit of victory leaves no room for error.
Inoue's a color hair. No, he is good. 21-0, undefeated. He's a 3-division champion. He's a big puncher. He was champion 112.
Fuck Bam, a puncher. He is good.
Who's that? Inoue. Yeah, he's fighting this weekend.
He is good. I'm gonna watch him.
That's the one you asked where he come from. Yeah. He's Japanese.
His placements and everything.
Footwork.
Yeah.
Defense.
He's 29 years old, and I said that 28. But I said that Manny Pacquiao and Triple G didn't get famous until after they were 30. Tank, are you willing to go down to 118 to fight him?
I can't get to 118.
But if you could, it would be fireworks.
The potential matchup between Naoya Inoue and Gervonta Davis has generated buzz similar to the iconic Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao fight. Both Inoue and Davis are elite boxers, and their showdown promises to be a thrilling clash of titans in the boxing world.
The modern-day Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather, and Naoya the Monster Inoue versus Gervonta Tank Davis. Oh, y'all said I was crazy. History repeats itself. East versus the West. Tank Davis versus Naoya Inoue. Let me get my smoothie. They learned from Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao. They learned from them. They don't wait too long now. Now the fight is right on time. And now you heard what Gervonta Tank Davis had to say.
Yeah, that would be a fun fight. Now that would be technical. That fight right there, like me and him. But I think I'll be too big for him.
Probably, yeah.
I'll be too big for him, yeah. But that fight would be like yeah, facts.
Not that crazy, is it? It's not that crazy. Gervonta Tank Davis, right now, you look at him and say, certainly he's too big. Until we see how Naoya Inoue fare against Cool Boy Stephen Fulton. That's when we'll find out. If Naoya Inoue comes in hydrated well, punching fast, punching hard, remember how Manny Pacquiao looked against Eric Morales.
Joe Rogan's praise of Naoya Inoue as one of boxing's greatest of all time highlights his power, precision, and adaptability. Do you agree with Rogan's assessment? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below.